Hello everybody, we are going to be making a paper plate tree today. So what you're going to start with is some green paint or some way to color your paper plate. You don't need to have a green tree, that's just kind of what's traditional, but if you wanted to have some different colored tree, whether it be blue or maybe pink or any color you want, you could absolutely choose that instead. So you're going to paint the whole entire paper plates. Again, you could use a different supply to color it, markers or whatever you have on hand, but I'm just using paint because it does a good job of filling in the whole thing. Then you're going to definitely let it dry. Then you're going to flip it over to the back and you're going to draw some different segments. So what you're doing is splitting your paper plate into thirds, so like 3 pie slices. Then what you're going to do is you are going to cut those pie slices out. Then once you cut those all out, as you can see, you are going to stack them or layer them. So I chose to use a yellow piece of paper to make my star, but you could always use just a white piece of paper and then color it also to make it yellow, or again, you could do a different kind of star too with all different colors. It is totally up to you. So I just drew my star out and then I'm cutting it out so that I can glue it on top. Now I'm going to use hot glue because it just seems to stick a little bit better and it goes a little bit quicker, but you could use just regular Elmer's glue too. Just make sure you give it plenty of time to dry. So I'm going to stick each of these together. Additionally, if you have a stapler, that works really nicely too to staple these pieces together. Then once you have those all glued on, you are going to be adding your star and then also your stump. Now I couldn't find a brown piece of paper at the time, so I just was resourceful and colored a plain white piece of paper brown using a crayon, but you could use a marker or whatever you have on hand to make that stump. Then I'm going to glue that onto the back. After I glue everything together, I am going to be finding something for my ornaments. So you could absolutely use just pieces of paper or even color directly on your tree. I just happen to have these little foam stickers in the art room, so I'm going to be putting those on my tree. But you absolutely don't need to have those same things. You can definitely use whatever you have on hand at your home. If you have some like little gems, or if you have just paper or colors, you could add some ornaments that way.